Hello and welcome everybody to another StarCraft 2 cast by Glitch. Today I'm bringing to you a PvT on Tal'Darim Altar. Spawning here in the bottom left corner as the red Terran we have EmpireKas. Spawning in the top left corner as the green Protoss we have mouzMaNa. Yes, I know right now that I am doing it at ×2 speed. This is something that I'm starting to do more and more. Anytime there's replays that are only like a minute or two over 15 minutes, I'll try to speed through the beginning of the game just to try to get through a little bit of it. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know whether this is a good idea, bad idea. I feel like when I watch replays, this would be something that I would like just because the beginning, the opening of the game can be a little bit dry and a little dull for players just watching. But if you'd like me to spend a little bit more time slowing this down and breaking up my YouTube videos into multiple parts, then let me know, because I would definitely like to know what you guys prefer. Whether you guys like having just one video that's under 15 minutes, but I have to speed through the first few minutes, or whether I should just go ahead and do the whole thing on only the faster speed, and then upload in multiple parts. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. In the meantime, let's get straight into this game. Right now, we can see that EmpireKas has not yet started mining any EmpireKas, not mining any gas. No, he is not. He has thrown down one barracks, he is producing Marines out of it. Orbital command has gone down, no gas yet for Kas. On the mana side of things, we do see that he has thrown down a gateway and an assimilator. Notice he is using that chrono boost and he's not using it on the cybernetics core. This means we're probably not going to be seeing any kind of 4-gate pressure early on from mana. We do have some interesting pylon placement, however, here for our mana. It's a very interesting pylon to be placed back there. Later on, that'll be a very useful pylon for spotting them drops. Now, from EmpireKas, we are still seeing no gas, and expansion has just gone down, and we're seeing instantly 2 more barracks being thrown up. So we do have 3 racks here on 2 base coming from EmpireKas, and just now both gas geysers have just now been thrown down. In camp Mana, we see that Mana has now thrown down a Nexus, and it looks like he is going to be sitting back and getting that macro up. So far we only have 1 gateway up for Mana, no other tech buildings have yet come up. We do see a decent number of Marines at the front of EmpireKas' base, but I don't expect he'll be moving out with them anytime soon. Looks like both of these players are going to be quite happy sitting back and getting that macro up to where they need. Mana is poking in a little bit with this one Stalker, going to try to get a little bit damaged, doing some nice control here, kiting these Marines quite well, managing to get 1 Marine kill, and it looks like he might even be able to pick off 1 more if he is careful, and yes, he does pick off 1 more. Now he just needs to get out of there with that Stalker if he wants that Stalker to survive, and Mana being a little brave there, a little ballsy with that 1 Stalker, trying to get in that 1 extra shot before he leaves the base. Ooh, EmpireKas looks like he might actually try to cut that Stalker off. Mana still poking in, trying to see exactly what Kas is doing. He did scout that expansion, he saw this bunker coming up, so he knows that Kas is going to be playing a little more defensive. EmpireKas likewise just got a SCV into the base of mouzMaNa, was able to see a lot of the tech that Mana is going for. So far he did manage to see that there are 3 gateways down, but a whole lot more gateways are now being thrown down for Mana. I love this style of play from Protoss. You use that 1 early Stalker to apply some early pressure, make sure your opponent isn't moving out on you. In the meantime, you don't get any units, maybe just some sentries, because they're very low in mineral cost and high in gas cost. And they're very good defensive units. In the meantime, you get up your barracks, and then you get up a ton of gateways, and then all of a sudden you can rush forward with a big, huge stream of units. Style that I very much love to see those Protoss players do. So I'm really going to enjoy seeing Mana doing the rest of this strategy. Now Mana just now getting up he's sitting on 2 gas right now in his base. No other tech right now going down yet. I'm going to be interested to see when he throws down a Robo, or whether he's going to be throwing down some of that other gateway tech, like whether he'll be going for High Templar. It looks like he is actually going to be moving out using a lot of these sentries that have been saving up a lot of energy. Looks like he's going to try to poke in here, see if he can't do a bunch of damage with some nice force field placement. These bunkers, though, are going to make it very, very difficult. Mana is going to need to get in here, throw down force fields all around the bunkers so that Kas won't be able to bring SCVs to repair them and try to just take them out as fast as he can. Notice there are not a lot of Stalkers here. A forward pylon has been placed. Not a lot of stalkers here though, so those force fields are going to have to be very, very good here from Mana. They're going to have to be around on the backside, and we are going to see now that yes indeed those force fields are going down to prevent any repairing from going down on these bunkers. Nice force fields, beautiful force fields there from Mana rather, and it looks like both bunkers are going to fall, and this is going to be a pretty scary push here from Mana. Nice force fields preventing the SCVs from going back in. The SCVs are now being being used as attacking units, trying to deal a lot of damage. Actually, those SCVs are doing quite a bit of damage, and it looks like EmpireKas is going to be able to hold off this push from mouzMaNa, but how much damage has this done? If we check out the workers killed count right now, we can see that Mana actually killed 9 SCVs. That is a good number of SCVs. Checking out the Harvester tab right now, we can see that he did have to cut some SCVs to get that early of an attack, but so he's just about even right now, not too far ahead. He's currently 2 probes ahead, but because of those mules for cost, that is not going to be too much of a big worry for cost. More gateways now coming down on the production tab. We can see that Twilight Council is now being created, as well as a forge for cost, so it looks like we're going to be seeing a lot of gateway heavy play here from Mana this game. Do I keep saying cost? I think I just said cost again, because I don't know why. These players' names are not close at all, and for some reason I keep mixing them up, so let's stop that right now. Mana, Protoss, cost, Terran. Alright, so in the base of Kos, we can see that he is starting to throw down a lot more barracks. Looks like he's going to be going for some heavy barracks play. We've got 6 barracks up right now. We do have a starport with reactor, so we are going to be seeing a lot of dem medevacs coming out to get some healing done, and it looks like Kos is just now deciding to move out, or maybe just expand to his 3rd. Yes, it looks like he's going to start breaking down the rocks to his 3rd expansion. Mana, already a step ahead of him, has already done that. Looks like we might be seeing an expansion coming here soon. No, actually we're just seeing more zealots being warped in here for Mana. Will Mana push out and actually try to apply some pressure as he expands? He does have a probe here in place and ready to expand, but looks like a Templar Archives has just gone down, now researching that psionic storm. This is going to be very, very good against the bio-ball forces of EmpireKas. Those Sigh storms, if placed well, will be able to just deal huge amounts of damage to these bio forces. So Kos is going to have to be very careful about how he controls his units. We now have a command center here coming down for Kos. Looks like he's going to be taking his 3rd, and Mana just right alongside him, also taking a 3rd nexus of his own. So it looks like both of these players going to be continuing to macro up a little bit more before they do any kind of engagement. Kos is now moving out though across the field. mouzMaNa did see those forces moving up on that Xel'Naga watchtower, so he's now going to have to sit back and start